Yeah. Yes. Gamers rise up. How are we today? I can only apologize for last night. 7 people are watching. That's crazy that. Who are these 7 people? Who are these 7 Donnies? Anyways, I was doing a watch along last night slash early this morning, only for the stream to abruptly end purely because my internet died. So that was wonderful, and I had to try to get it back online, and by the time I did, the stream had kind of fizzled out. Where it was registering, I was talking, it was registering, it was still live, but it wasn't actually registering I was there. But hello, 7 people. That's crazy numbers just to start a stream off. I feel like I'm Mark Goldbridge, Mark Dinkbridge, but we are here for the Tottenham Hotspur women against London City Lionesses kickoff. They did say it was a half-2 kickoff on the YouTube, even though it's been a 12 o'clock kickoff probably for the last few weeks. Um, I don't know how I feel about London City Lionesses. Red Thunder, Aldi. It's the one from last night I put back in the fridge, or early this morning rather. London City Lionesses are essentially a breakaway from Millwall women, but Millwall women still exist as its own thing. And yet somehow London City Lionesses are like rising through the ranks when that really should go to Millwall women. It's kind of like the women's equivalent of AFC Wimbledon and MK Dons with breakaways and stuff. So yeah, but it is what it is. I'm back on the watch along grind. I appreciate I obviously do daily posts, but that's just to keep me right. That's to keep yous right. And like I was saying on the previous watch along, when I tried to do it week by week, it started off well. And then for the Asian Champions League, it hadn't determined who was playing who with like 3 days before kickoff. And it's like, well, if it's the Asian Champions League, countries are not from, like, the clubs are not from the same country. They can be, but it's obviously their Champions League. That's like saying, oh, PSG are playing in the Champions League semi-final first leg on Tuesday at Sunday, and we still don't know who they're playing. How is that meant to give, hypothetically, this was Bayern Munich, the chance to actually go to France and everything? That's just maybe the Asian Champions League's built different. I don't know. Don't put the blame on me. I do what I can. I'm just a man. I do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. Some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I could solve the harm. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. Uh, but yeah, uh, I think I'm still feeling the effects of going to bed about 20 to 3 in the morning. I did wake up partially near 8 p.m. AM. Sorry, that would have been a very long sleep. 8 a.m. Uh, and then I kind of just fell back to sleep, or when you don't want to wake up, but you can't seem to actually wake up. But you can open your eyes and you can close them, but you don't want to move. But you know that you're not going to go back to sleep, so you might as well just get up and start your day. I was tossing and turning for maybe half an hour, 45 minutes before I decided to throw in the towel. It's like 10 to 9 or something by the time I eventually got up. Remember once I was very scared because when I was little, I was at my dad's once. And I still remember, right? I was thinking about Mortal Kombat to get to sleep because Mortal Kombat's cool. But I was awake, but my eyes just wouldn't open. I couldn't even get my eyes open. I was like panicking, and I thought, "Uh-oh, what have I done?" Um, the next Fulham review series is Despicable Me. I won't be starting the watch alongs. I won't be starting the production on the video or videos. I don't know how I want to separate it out until Despicable Me 4 on DVD arrives. I can watch all of the others. There's the iPlayer, there's Amazon Prime. I've got YouTube rented The Rise of Gru. However, however, I don't want to be starting Despicable Me, be on to number 4 by tomorrow night, but then I can't actually watch the fourth film until I pick it up on Friday and then watch it on Saturday if I'm available. So it's kind of like, well, why have to pause when it's going to be the same amount of time used anyways? Sort of. Because as soon as it arrives, I can just watch everything and then pick it up. I don't know if that makes any sense, but what I'm starting to do now is when I'm on one thing, I'll look at what the next video is going to be, like the next review series, and then buy everything while I'm still on Despicable Me, so that when I'm finished Despicable Me and the Minions and all that, I've got everything available to start the next one. It's finished Arsenal 7, Leicester City 0, and Manchester United 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. I don't know what R means. R. Here's the table. Manchester City 6 points clear at the top with Chelsea second. Leicester City bottom. Is it 10, 11, 12, 13, 7 points from safety. West Ham have had a bit of a capitulation positively. Yeah, I mean, London City Lionesses are doing a decent job, to be fair. Like, first season in the WSL in the club's history, the 7th, which there's 12 teams, soon to be 14. So mid-table finish for them's, fantastic. And Tottenham Hotspur playing at Leyton Orient's Stadium. Betfield, I think it said, I might be wrong. I should open the window, but I don't want to be opening the window A when it's raining, even though I love the rain. And B, when I'm doing a watch along. I might just make live streams of my film reviews now. I don't know. I think that might be decent, because then people can talk about it in the chat. I don't know. I don't mind just talking on OBS and then uploading it, but maybe I do. I don't know. I'm just thinking about branching off a bit, so I'm staying more true to the word of this. And the reason why there's a lot of stuff that I'm not watching currently is because if I don't follow the league, I'm not bothered. If I don't like who's fighting, because I was saying this, but I was like, obviously, half asleep. In a nutshell, I'm all for watching different sports that don't have a club. If it's people, I have to like the person. So football, I support Newcastle United, I support South Shields, Inter Miami, Fort Lauderdale, England, Australia. So I'll watch football if it's their leagues or like an international tournament, as opposed to if I didn't like football, then why would I want to watch it? Rugby's different. I was always a bit intrigued by rugby. I remember wanting to watch it when I was little, but not really understanding how it operates. But obviously, that's going to be rectified. NFL, I used to watch the highlights on the BBC Red Button back in the day when it used to be on. So I've always had a bit of a affinity to the NFL, and I want to see why the Super Bowl is more talked about culturally than the Champions League. Boxing, I don't think I like any boxers. It's just the fact that I've got Fight Night round 2 or 3 on the PlayStation 2, and I bought that when I was in year 11. Create my character, and that was it. But obviously, me boxing is fantastic as well, isn't it? So, uh, what else? Wrestling. I used to grow up a lot on wrestling. I had the annuals, I had some of the figures, I had British Bulldog. I like British Bulldog, I like Macho Man Savage, John Cena, The Rock. Rey Mysterio, that's where the 619 comes from. Um, Rhea Ripley, the ginger one, Becky something. Uh, what's her face? She's got blonde hair. I'm sure that massively narrows it down. But she's like a very popular blonde female wrestler. I swear her name's like Alice or Alex or something. Alex Ripley. No, not that. No. But I like wrestling. Tennis, like, this is the issue, right? So cricket, the reason why I say no T10 is T10. Yep, Jake H. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Um, so in a nutshell, um, like I like tennis. Yeah, I just got a bit. I didn't get much sleep because I was doing a very late watch along. I was up until 2, half two in the morning doing a watch along, only for the internet to die with the last 10 minutes to go. Had a faff on that and everything, but yeah. Oh, I love the purple. Look a bit like Fiorentina with their badge as well. What? What's the brewer for? My internet dying. I know it's ridiculous. Um, for cricket, I want to get into it. Who sent me a message? All right. Um, but the only one that I can probably reasonably watch is 90-minute games, such as T10, a T20. I'm not watching a 5-day cricket team. He has a Tottenham Hotspur lineup. Copp, Morris, Kogan, Nilden and Blackstad in the defence, Spence and Goopset in the CDM, Hamano, Vinberg, Holt in the 3 midfield and Tandberg up front. But I can't watch. I don't have the time to watch a 5-day cricket test. But I want to watch cricket. London City Lionesses, Lete, Fernandez, Carbonell, Sangarian, Pattinson in defence, Guru and Kumagai, CDMs, Cascarino, Corrales and Morsetto, midfield 3, Goodwin up front. Is that Cascarino from NWSL? No, like, I like cricket in the sense of I'm intrigued by it, but the only one that I can reasonably do a watch along of is the 90-minute games. Because there's no way I'm watching a 5-day test when I'm at work 4 days of the week and they probably operate Wednesday to Sunday or something. It's like tennis. I don't like any tennis players. I don't mind F1 in terms of Lewis Hamilton's Monster Energy drink. Jake H. really should buy it. It's good. It's tasty. The dark blue one, that's nice. Yeah, I used to like playing, was it rounders in school? I know that's probably different. I don't know what the difference is. Cricket, rounders, baseball. You know what I mean? But yeah, get yourself one of these Jake H. Red Thunder energy drink, sugar free. I bought a 4 pack from Aldi, and then I went in the house and I was like, it's a 6 pack. I felt like I had won some free money. Can I just say, Jake H. I'm gonna fangirl all over you now. I'm loving your Tomodachi Life series, and it's a shame that I'm live streaming until about 2 p.m. today. But I'll try and hop onto the stream when I can after if you're still on. I love the Tomodachi Life. Oh, I didn't think, you know what it is, right? I used to love playing Tomodachi Life on the 3DS, but then I would get bored of it because there's only so many things you can realistically do before the enjoyment of it decreases because it's just the same things. However, you've reinvigorated my reminiscent positively of the 3DS game, so maybe Tomodachi Life gets live streamed on the Dinky Dav YouTube channel as well. I thought so. You also have a tendency of going like, oh, by the way, I'm ending the stream. Wait a minute, what's he so I wanting? You know, what's Gordon Ramsay doing? And then I know I've got 10 minutes left extra, but yes, Tottenham Hotspur have kicked off. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing gaming on the live stream. I just need, is it a Cabeccio or something? I need to buy like a converter because apparently you can actually plug in a PlayStation 2 converter thing to stream on the YouTube or whatever. Yeah, it's Tottenham already. Fast attacking football, London City clear it, corner kick. Um, I was gonna play the Despicable Me games. The DS one, I can realistically get shipped, but the PlayStation 2 game seems to be a very rare game to play. Like it's £30 on eBay and CEX don't have it. And you know what my rule is? If CEX do not have it, how can I legally trust that eBay sellers are being genuine if it's been shipped in England? Tottenham corner, over the bar, nearly whipped in, but goal kick. And I'm feeling more awake. I don't know why. This didn't really seem to work early this morning. Uh, but there's got to be an endpoint for you. It's like when you play your Minecraft, you should have did the proper survival when you die, that's it. For Tomodachi Life, it's always going to continue like Animal Crossing, so you've got to have some sort of waypoint for it to just finish. I wish it was just one card and that does the trick. I know why people emulate. As long as I show I've actually got the disc in the game, then who cares? I just don't like emulation. Because when I did the live stream for the PlayStation 1 FIFA 96 game, it crashed. And I said, well, what's the point? What ends at 70 minutes? Oh, Mii's. Yeah, I think there is a certain number of Mii's. It's like, did you ever use the Mii Maker on the 3DS? I think there's only 100 Mii's you could create or something. London City passing the ball back to their goalkeeper. Yeah, but how do you know when you're going to finish it? Because Mii's can't die. You know, treat it like an RPG. That's what it feels like. It's like a max level for the characters. London City throw in right next to their corner flag. Another throw in for them, same place. Nearly 3 minutes in, nils each. Yes, Tottenham wriggling about, cross, deflected, corner. Lord heavens, oh, there's Betty Langley, I love her. Probably shouldn't have been sacked, considering it didn't actually do what they wanted it to do, and that was get us a playoff spot if we got somebody else in. So maybe she's got the last laugh now, but always a legend. It's not like we've played any better without her, to be fair, like, new signing's not really working. Torby's doing more for the Matildas than she is for us, it seems like, but crossed in, corner from Tottenham, headed away, not as far as number 23. Ooh, that was nearly a bit of a weird fumble by their goalkeeper. Jake H. Wall said that if this stream has currently 2 viewers, which exclude me because it's 3 altogether, he's going to make Bowsette today on the stream. And I've got 2 people, which is excluding the one that is me. So I look forward to it. Oh, that was a weird, London City have somehow got a corner after I think Tottenham's player was fouled and then she kind of like kicked it, but then nobody got to it. So it's a corner, something out of nothing. And obviously, when you're a team like, yeah, he did, he sent us it actually. And then he deleted the message, but I've got the screenshots. This is what you want when you're London City. 7th placed, having a decent first career season in the WSL, corner out of nothing. Crossed in. Top of the net, roof of the net, whatever. And you did, you were like, oh, I'll make Bowsette. I know who should make Jake Gage World. Jack Black. Get him the guitar from School of Rock. It's going to be fantastic. Fantabadozi, but he has Tottenham being pressured by London City, and they could have something, yeah? No, managed to just, Tottenham have given it away again. London City are pressing like crazy. Dogs for a pack of meat, or hyenas rather. You ever seen The Lion King with their hyenas? There's a crow. Oh, I forgot he was in the Minecraft movie. See, I've never watched the Minecraft movie. Crossed by Tottenham, caught by their goalkeeper, London City's. I will show the screenshots, but I can't send pictures in the chat, so I'll make a YouTube video and I'll show the screenshots. Yeah, well, what I sent you that you never bothered to sing out last night was so many girls in here, where do I begin? I seen this one, I'm about to go in. No, because I've got my phone for the chat and the laptop for the football match, soccer match. I had an American woman on the stream last night, this morning. Crazy stuff. Uh, and the song is basically that there's not enough women, like where the girls at. But we need to think of, see me, I'm taking charge of your live stream now. I'm your agent, and I'm going to tell you what you need to do. You've got Birdo, fine, whether it's a he or a she, femboy or trans, whatever. And you've got that pink-haired Donnie from Tokyo Revengers. It needs to be somebody that kind of matches, because for most of the men, they're like pop culture figures that people recognize because they've got a certain personality. And I think you need some more women like that, if that makes sense. Because everybody knows Gordon Ramsay's angry. People know Jeff Bezos is Uncle Jeff. People know Mario, Luigi as the characters. But what women respectfully exist that could be on the level of Katie Price? Make Katie Price. There's literally, you can get her teeth in the game. Make Katie Price. Anyways, London City having a decent spell. Search her up, Jake H. World. Search her up. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to call you Jake because you called me Dav. You didn't call me Dinky Dav. I was very upset last night. You just said, oh, Dav. It's like, no, it's Dinky Dav. Or it's a Dink H World. Dink V World, I might name my channel to. I've seen this one. Yeah, it's Tottenham. It's like an even spell between both teams. They both want to score a goal, which is what you want to see as a neutral. I know Tottenham having a decent season. Becky Spence cross. Couldn't really keep it down when it hit their player. There's Tottenham in the box, crossed, kicked away, not as far as. Oh, no, she's went on a blistering run, number 20. Just keep going. Just keep going. She's got no options really. One to our right, but it's not enough really. I think, was that Casarino? Is she the one that used to play for us at KC Current? Who sent us a message? Is it him? Alright. But we need more. I know it's not a horrible thing to say, it's just realistic. It seems like men in pop culture have more of a unique personality than women, in the regard of like Gordon Ramsay. Can you name a very angry female? Jeff Bezos, who's a very rich businesswoman who's made like an empire and who has this cult status really as a rich person. So I'm not being sexist, I'm just raising a valid point. What about Megan Rapinoe? She's got a bit of a attitude on her. Yes, London City. Oh, it's Morbin time. I hated that movie when I first saw it. I never appreciated it for what it was. That's getting a review. Crossed in by London City. Tottenham couldn't deal with it. Number 3 crosses over. And I've got a question for you, Jake. So, what I'm thinking about doing for my film reviews is maybe live streaming each review as an individual. But I don't know if I want to do that or just leave it to pre-recorded videos. F6, F6, do. Oh, I might do a recreation of that. I think I've got to. Tottenham. I hit this thing of goal kicks. The centre back passes it to the goalkeeper. It's a goal kick, not a free kick. It's a goal kick, and just giving it away. But Becky Spence has won it back. Hang on, I'll get back to you because I nearly missed a disaster goal scored by London City. I know. Was that the same one where Sonic appeared? And then the smartest man in the universe, Dr. Sheldon Cooper. Bazinga. Oh, love him. So many boys from here, where do I begin? Ooh, Tottenham. Little fumble by London City. 1-0, Tottenham. Number 30, she's raging. It was her mistake. Slams the pitch with her hand. They did. You were mobbing all over, Jake. I had to clean it up. That was an awful defensive disaster class by London City. This is why you don't do short kicks. Like, look at this. So there's the goalkeeper who passes it to number 30, who just immediately gets dispossessed by number 8, who then just wriggles and scores. I think you're on the wrong stream, mate. We're not doing the Premier League. We're doing the WSL. But it's 1-0. Gaupset, whatever her name is, has scored. But London City straight on the attack. Is that Casarino? Yes. I think it is the one from the NWSL. Is it? What, women's or men's? But here is London City. All right. Well, unfortunately, I'm not watching that game, am I? I believe I'm watching Tottenham, London City. I might be wrong. I may be wrong. I may need new glasses. I thought you meant come on, London City. That's why I was a bit like, why are you supporting them for? You don't want to support London City, by the way. It's basically the women's equivalent of Wimbledon at MK Dons, because it's a breakaway from Millwall women who still exist. So you don't want to be supporting London City. Just support Millwall, who are now suffering in the non-leagues, but London City are able to progress. There's a few teams I wouldn't mind getting liquidated. #United, no football club should ever be a social experiment put into the professional divisions of football in the pyramid. London City were a breakaway from Millwall women, and now it's like Millwall still exist as a women's team, but yeah, Tottenham, come on. Too much of a first touch. So Millwall women exist still, but London City Lionesses are the breakaway, and they're the ones that are succeeding. And then obviously MK Dons, you just don't want to support, do you? Listen, it's what you get for supporting a Fort Lauderdale team that really has their goalkeeper, our goalkeeper, Haley Craig, taking them out the shitter. Obviously, I kept live streaming after my internet went back on without realizing that the live stream really wasn't properly working. After, I don't know if it ever recuperated, but what a time for it to go off as well. It was raining. It was raining outside, so I don't know if that affected it. Yes, Tottenham. in their own half. And then that Madison lass, I was right. She was saying to me, "Why? Ooh, Tottenham have just gifted away a corner." That's the second corner Tottenham have gifted away to London City. The first one, I think it might have been the same player, fell over, tried to pass the ball to the goalkeeper, went straight out for a corner from near the halfway line. And now Nilden tried to do a little bit of a trick in our own box and went out for a corner. If I was Martin Ho, that's his name, I wouldn't be doing any ho ho ho's. I'd be going, there you go, 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 off the pitch, onto the bench. Because I'd Poppy Pattinson, the Mackham. But that Madison last year was saying, "Oh, you're not right." It's like, I am right. Inter Miami, if they make a women's team, they're using Fort Lauderdale as work experience. Ooh. Otherwise, why is DC Power the feeder club for Washington Spirit, who are in Washington, DC? Why is probably NC Courage, North Carolina Courage, sending players on work experience, potentially to Carolina Ascent? Poppy Pattinson again. I don't get this. Why is she rolling up her sleeves? She's wearing a short sleeve jersey. Why is she rolling up her sleeves? That really annoys me. The holes in the socks, rolling up the sleeves like she's, copying off the NWSL. Why are you doing that for? Why are the NWSLers doing it? It's just ridiculous. And I'm drinking the energy drink from yesterday. I put it back in the fridge after the game. Against London City. Play on, says the referee. It's going to be allowed to go back. I like Poppy Pattinson. I do need to start like a FIFA stream again. I just need to ensure I'm doing everything correctly this time. Tottenham off the ball. Well, London City have won it back. I never used to mind London City actually, and then I just came to the realization today that no, I don't like them. I think they shouldn't exist as a football club. Because otherwise, what is stopping other clubs? What's stopping South Shields women like 50% breaking away into their own club? It just doesn't make any sense. Like Millwall women didn't exist, and it was rebranded Phoenix Arised as London City. That's fine. They're called London City yet. They're playing the names are that back of my head, but it's nowhere near London to play. There's a Barrow somewhere. Really? I saw your message, but obviously I'm not going to respond when I'm on the stream unless it's an emergency. But he has London City lionesses. Can keep the ball and play. No, they can't. So there's that 1,200. Bromley, it might be actually. Yes, Bromley. Thank you. 1,200. Is that for the season ticket holders? There's Tottenham's bench. Yes, Tottenham. Has she been fouled? Yes, she has. Pulled back for Tottenham. And one of their players is down injured. All done. All done. It's not really a lot. Our main attendance, I don't know. Surely there's not that many season ticket holders, and I mean this with all due respect, but our attendance usually is like 1.2, maybe 1.4. You're then seeing the majority of people at the match are season ticket holders, which I just don't believe. But yes, Tottenham on the attack. Tottenham been playing some lovely stuff, to be fair to them. Oh, I'll tell you what I want as well. I want a 1926 Motherwell FC jersey. Oh, the away allocation. Sorry. Wow. That's how do you get 1.2 thousand people in that? What? even if you open up the place where it gets segregated at, how are you getting 1.2 thousand? What? We're playing our first crowd arena? No, but that's just, even then, there's not that much space, surely. Then if it was all kicking off with Buxton and the bottles, what's it going to be like against Kidderminster? So it is Saturday, the match. No time slot yet. 2 p.m. tickets go on sale, I think. So obviously, when this match is done, I'll try and book in the ticket ASAP. ASAP, Rocky. Yes, Tottenham. Again, Tottenham been playing some lovely attacking stuff. Yes, what was that? Yes, for 2 p.m. ticket sale. Oh, Man City are winning. I don't know what the score is, but they're winning because they were 6 points top and now they're 9. 2 p.m. Yeah. So tell you what, you buy me my ticket and I'll not give you the money. I think that's a fair compromise because I'm busy. I'm doing this watch along, and then after I've got to wait a bit. Then I'm at my dad's, and then I'm doing like a little charitable act. I'm playing with this playing online with this geezer. I don't know what his name is. Shot from Tottenham. They are winning. Yeah. No, the drone. Sorry. Right. Okay. Sorry. Right. Yes, I know. That's why I'm playing peak with you tonight. To you got no friends. You got no home. You want some? I'll give it to you. I'm doing a nice charitable act tonight. I will be playing peak on the channel one day, but I kind of want to. I'd rather win like complete peak with people first before live streaming it. I don't know. No, yeah, they're drawn. Sorry, they are drawn. What was I think? Because I don't know. I said there were 6 points clear before this game kicked off. I mean, I'm still a bit. I didn't get. I said I didn't get much sleep. I got maybe 6 hours like I do on a work morning, but I feel like your body's a bit more knackered if you go to sleep at about 2:45 until about 10 to 8 or something, as opposed to 20 past 11 to about 20 past 6. But yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to be buying UTM 13 for the match. You ever seen the Brian Clough get up where he's got a jumper on and a polo shirt? Goal kick Tottenham. I want that. I want to wear a claret jumper and a light blue polo shirt because it is the final, and I want to ensure that I dress smartly for the occasion. And I may do the same for the women's if I can go to the game because they are in the final somehow of the Nerfl Cup, even though our manager should not be a manager because the football is awful, the mentality of the team is awful. It's a Sunday day out. It's not a professional, semi-professional, amateur football club. It's just let's chat with our mates, let's go on the phone, let's have a laugh, let's chat to our friends. It's just the mindset. There's no passion, there's no aggression, there's no fucking mindset in this football club. And that's what it's like having to support the South Shields women because it's just it's a Sunday day out. It's nice, we're gonna go down hot and mouth, we're just gonna have a bit of a kick about. It's not that. There seems to be no repercussions. It's too much of a family friendly club where everybody knows everybody. So if you sack that person, it goes up, well, shut up. As you can tell, I don't like the women's manager. Football's absolutely dog shit. Absolutely. It's just middle of the park stuff. And even then, it's like, what? We sacked the manager because a fight broke out or something a few years ago, but he had us scoring 7 goals a game. Like, our minimum goal would be like 4 goals a game. It's like when Julio Walker first joined the men's team as the manager, and we're like winning a 3-4 nil every home game. 25 minutes in, 1-0 Tottenham. I've not even brushed my hair, to be honest. I've not even brushed my teeth on my hair. I'm waiting till after. Letty, she sounds familiar. Marius Martin, ho ho ho. London City. On the attack. Poppy Pattinson, the Mackham, has a cross shot caught comfortably by Cop. Cop is just doing a Watson, and that's just like keeping the ball. There we go. But no, I wonder why Jasper Sheikh wasn't selected to start the semi-final. It's almost as if Busted overheard my complaints and went, "We're going to listen to Dink." And Dink was right. Dink was absolutely right. Overhead pass by Tottenham. I've not been invited, but have a good one. I'll speak to you later. Up the Liverpool. Oh, London City have slipped over. She slipped on the ball. Yes, Tottenham. Shot. What a goal. What a goal. What a goal. Wow. I saw the shot and I thought, nah, it's gone over. Or it's just going to be a comfortable catch by Letty. But no. Who are you? Turn around. I want to see your name. There, so it all starts from London City's player slipping. And then a pass. And then, whoo, what a goal. So 2 goals conceded. 2 mistakes. Goalkeeper passing it to the London City player who then got immediately dispossessed in the box. And now that player slipping. Least the Tottenham player runs with the ball, passes, that pass, then least the other person having a shot. Why is their badge pink? Is it Breast Cancer Awareness Month or something? Oh, look, yeah, Sangari, she's injured. Is she the one that slipped over? If so, that's fine. Looks like she's got a bit of a head concussion. Sangari, isn't she from Chelsea? I swear she is, you know. I think she's at Chelsea's, on Chelsea's team in the FIFA 26, FC 26, whatever you want to call it. Call it what you want. Du-du-du, du-du-du. Diaz made up everything. What are you gonna do here? What you gonna do here? I'm gonna do my own thing. So what you want to do? Ooh yeah. My face nothing on me. FIFA 12 had some of the best FIFA songs. I do think probably the most underappreciated FIFA soundtrack I've listened to is probably FIFA 14. And I say that because I feel like everybody loves FIFA 12. People still call it one of the best FIFAs of all time. But FIFA 14 has some great songs. Even FIFA 15 is a bit of an honorable mention, to be honest with you, because I feel like they kind of went a route with the soundtrack. It was kind of just like there's a lot more Afrobeat music, if that's the right genre for it. So yeah, Sangare has won 0 tackles, has committed 0 fouls, has made 3 clearances and 15 accurate passes. And it looks like she has been taken off. Concussion protocol, it looks like. Yes, she has been taken off, and in her place is Kennedy. Is that the Aussie? London City Kick off again. What have I done? Nothing, I hope. Here's Becky Spence. I don't mind Becky Spence, but she's a good squad player. We need someone like her in the team. Here's London City. Comfortably caught by Cop. Thing is, right, London City have made 2 accidents that has led to 2 goals here. But they've not been playing bad. Like, yeah, they've won 2 corners out of literally nothing. But at the same time, it's not like they don't deserve to be 2-0 down. But obviously, footballers and what do you deserve? It's what do you do? And obviously, getting dispossessed in your own box after a short pass from your goalkeeper, and then obviously having your player slip and injure herself as she gets substituted after. It's not the best, but it's not like London City deserve to be in a position where they're 2-0 down. They're actually pretty solid. And I feel a lot more awake, not because of the caffeine, but I was just like, I should have had the caffeine before the watch along this morning. I say last night because to me, I could fall asleep like I did Sunday morning, 20 to 3 or whatever. To me, that's still Saturday until I go to sleep and I wake up and then it's Sunday. I feel like the guy who says that he has 24 days in a week because he just naps every 6 hours and he goes, that's another day. That's another day. And it's like, what? But he might have a point, because if you keep napping, you're splitting up your days, then you can do these 2 hour things for 6 hours or whatever. Go to sleep, then you've got another day. Oh, no, not another mistake from London City. Will this lead to a third? No. London City, right. I appreciate that I don't really support the team in the sense of they're a breakaway club. It never really looks good when it's a breakaway team. And obviously they're thriving where Millwall women are failing. But that's another mistake at the back. Another mistake. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Mm. Yes, Tottenham clear their lines. London City is probably just gonna have Letters coming back with it. I know for a fact I will be doing the watch along of uh what's the Tuesday game? Is it Arsenal Atletico Madrid? That Harrow Ball watch along. I'll be doing that. London City trying to get a passing game going. Throw in. No, don't let my phone drop. Yes, Tottenham's goalkeeper Cop just clears our lines a bit. Casarino has the ball, just running with it, running, 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 running. And running from myself no more. I think that's one of Beyonce's most underrated songs. I love that song, and I feel like it doesn't really get. You talk to a Beyonce fan and say, "What's your favorite Queen Bee song?" They're probably not going to say "Running's" in their top three. I'd be very surprised if anybody says, "Oh, that's my favorite." Maybe it's not my favorite because I quite love Halo, and Beyonce's albums will be uh, reviewed. What do you call it? Like an album reaction. So I'll be doing those for a lot of musicians as well. Ooh, it's went dark all of a sudden on the pitch. Yes, Tottenham. Cross. Ooh, that's found one of their players. She's going to take a shot. I think she was trying to. And she's back past it, but nobody managed to regain possession of the ball that she gave away. Yes, Tottenham again with the ball. Good cross. A shot onside. Yes. Passes it to number 23. Dispossessed by London City, who are now struggling. Managed to clear the lines. I think that was Pattinson clearing the lines there. Easy to tell because she's got her short sleeves rolled up for whatever reason. I do not know. I don't want to see the top fans. I want to see. There we go. All messages. There we go. Yes, London City and Tottenham's box though. I've looked away for 2 seconds in the box. 37 minutes in, 2-0 Tottenham. You wouldn't think it's like a 2-0 uh, win defeat for either team, if that makes sense. Like it's not really been that type of game. It's just been two mistakes that have massively cost them. But London City, the pressing game's good. Excuse me. Yeah. Tottenham still in their own half, being massively pressurised by LCL. And they've given the ball away to them. But now it all depends. What will LCL do? The crosser deflected away. Was that a handball? Don't think so. Crossed again. Okay, they've got bodies in the box now. Crossed again, headed away by Becky Spence, I think that was. Crossed in again by London City. Shot. Good save by Kopp. It looked like it was hit hard. Is that Alana Kennedy? That's crossed, headed away. Then it gets crossed again by Goodwin. But that was a bit of a. Whew. If Kopp was pregnant, I'd be getting to the hospital to see if the baby's all right. That's like one of those where. Whew. I was watching this YouTube channel, Chilling Scares. We'll talk about something else as well while the stream's on. It's nobody's here, and I don't want to lose my mind. Where like the most creepiest 4chan threads. I've tried to use 4chan in the past, but it's just not really my thing. Is that offside, surely? No? Cleared away by Becky Spence anyways. Um, There's a guy that had like chopped off his own toe because somebody had said. Apparently, there's this thing on 4chan where you could have, if you got the last two digits of your 4chan number or something, then it's called something. And it's like, anybody that has this, tell us what I should do with my toe. And then someone just said that wasn't part of the rules. Chop off his toe, and he did. It's like, whoa. And then you've got a potential child trafficking case in, is it Michigan? Twitch streamers live streaming it, and he heard a noise. I thought he did. Went to investigate, and he went, nope. And then the stream just ended. And people are saying it's probably somebody that didn't want him to be there. Crazy, isn't it? We all want to make the world a better place. But by saying everybody, we mean everybody, but nobody really wants to make this world a better place. Even religious people are like, let's all make the world positive. But for the most part, they then, promote discriminatory behavior towards certain minority groups and then go, oh, well, we want everybody to be happy. But not if you're them. And that's why I tend not to have any religious friends. Because it's just like, I tend not to have any religious or political friends, but obviously it's a bit of a political. Politics is everything. Me watching this game on YouTube, that's politics. Everything's politics. Free kick, Fulham City, Pattinson to take, crossed in, headed, caught by Cop. Could have been a disaster. Consolation. Well, say consolation as if it's the last kick of the game, but it's just crazy how like so many things are just. The world is a shit place, and I think we need to actively acknowledge that instead of just having the Prime Minister be, he has the Child Safety Act, which isn't going to work, by the way. I know I'm like maybe a year or two behind on this, but I want to just say something. Yeah, you stopping children from looking at content that they shouldn't look at on paper is a very good idea. However, when you then realize that they will look on very dodgy sites to get what they wanted, right? Because there will be dodgy companies, websites, URLs that exist that have that, and worse stuff that could warp their mind worse. Crossed in by Pattinson. I'm not condoning that the government is now the Child Safety Act. Shot, caught. On paper, it's a good idea wanting to protect the children from stuff that they should not be looking at until they're 18. But by doing that and putting everything behind a child safety lock, you are then going to have people making unauthorized websites that have those stuff on, but also have way worse stuff as well that could send their mind, the kids, into a worse spiral than if you were to just remove the Online Safety Act, if that makes sense. Because a kid could end up on some form of the deep web with a URL that's on there, that's hosted on there, but it's somehow found its way onto Google on page 10. There's no child safety. And then they say that, and that could change their mind in a more negative way. There's always, they want to say the grass is always greener, but it's not. The grass could be brown, it could be riddled with just dirt and just dug up, and nobody cares. But he has Tottenham with the ball. It's stoppage time now. I think there might be 2 minutes because Sangari, 4 minutes. Okay. Don't know why it's 4 minutes, but I think Sangari is only really down for two. But it's always going to be issues. And I feel like the government are too self-centered, self-absorbed, whatever, to understand that whatever decisions on paper look like a good idea doesn't mean it's always going to correlate to that. Because we're talking about age verification, facial verification, yeah? Whoa, was that a penalty? I think that was a penalty, but it's not been given. Um, this is where dodgy URLs come into play. Let's have a look. Maybe a bit soft. So let's say a kid wants to watch, I don't know, a horror movie, but he needs verification for his face, but he knows he's not that old. He then does some digging, finds a very dodgy website that has it, and then scrolls through and then sees real people getting killed. If it was just on the normal streaming app without face verification, his mind would be in a better place than seeing real people get killed, if that makes sense. And wasn't, this might be a rumor, but I swear, like, wasn't one of the people caught with child images on their phone? It's just, the world is an awful place, and if I was God, there's a reason I'd be staying up in the clouds, and that's because I've done something. Like, where's the bug patch? Yes, Tottenham in their own half, slipped by London City Pattinson, I think that was. I'm gonna rest my eyes at half time. Bit of a headache. I think that's just from my sleep. Yeah, as London City managed to get the ball in play, yes they do. I just hate politics, but it's everywhere in life. Price goes up, price goes down, new shop opens, YouTube having the WSL streaming for free legally. It's all politics. That's what everything's dictated by. Money is politics, and politics is money. Yes, Becky Spence passes the ball casually, as if they're winning 6-0 and there's 2 seconds left. Yes, Tottenham on the break. Is that a throw in to them? Or to London City? To them, I think, yeah. 9 seconds left. Referee will blow surely now, with Cobb receiving the ball. Yes. It's going to rest my eyes, but I'm still going to be here. In fact, I'm going to just open up the window. I still think it's the energy drink. And if it is, I'm going to defend the energy drink and say that it wasn't. Yeah. I never know how to operate these keys properly now. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just struggling a bit. There we go. No, for the show the highlights. On you, party. Yeah. Fresh air, do the world a good. Take my cap off for half time. My hair's a mess, I know. But it's been a very exciting first half of the neutral. 1-0 Brighton. Who scored? Somethingkovich. Can't say it. I like Simmons. Looks a lot older than I remember her being, but okay. It was a bad mistake. It's a shame because it was her name Turner Joyce. I like her. I think she's a very good goalkeeper. Stepped in when Mary Earps left and was injured or whatnot. But the world is a bad place, and I would just much rather it not be. There's just so much evil in this world. I feel like I'm Callum's corner. I've just had a bunch of edibles, and I'm now just talking about life. Like, if you're God, like, are aliens our God? Like, how does that work? Because we're not the only sentient beings in the universe. Because if we are, that's so depressing because of everything that we have tried to imagine exists out there in space because of movies, TV shows, games leaked. Was it Roswell footage? 1-1, 94 minutes. But hypothetically, if a big-breasted alien woman comes to you and asks to probe you, you're probably going to say yes, aren't you? Ah, I know I would. There are people out there that claim to have been impregnated by aliens, and I don't get how that works, because surely if you're pregnant, your family are gonna know, and then when you have the alien baby on the spaceship and go back to Earth, your family are gonna ask, where's the baby? Who's the father? Who's the transgender mother? You know? So then you put yourself into a situation where it's just, if aliens did exist, why would they want to show themselves? They probably realize. I feel like Earth, when you tell kids don't go there because there's a grumpy man that lives there or whatever, and you kind of make folklore tales about an area to stop kids from going there. I feel like aliens think everything they've been told by their elders about Earth is just a myth, and that's why they go into the UFO, look at Earth, and then realize, oh no, they're right, and just disappear. Because we could be a social experiment by the aliens. Tomodachi Life. They could be you, and the aliens are just creating the characters. But imagine how surreal it would be in a negative sense once you pass away. Um, you are then consciously awake and take off the VR headset and go, wow. And all of it was just a VR game, and we are all aliens living the lives of a human to see what we can do. And that all of those deaths, all of those prison sentences, all of those happy memories, all of those dates, children, grandchildren, great grandchildren, rivalries, enemies, spats, makeups, breakups, marriages, divorces, none of it matters because it was all a massive simulation game. Imagine how surreal that would be to know that whatever has happened to you in life, it was all just one big game. And the reason you remember your past life is because you were then being allowed to keep one specific memory from your VR experience, and then maybe the alien version of me who is me, but I don't know in the VR game that I'm an alien, but then remembers everything about my actual alien life once the VR headset is off. I can only retain one vague memory from this simulation to carry on into the next VR game if I so choose to. Like, that would just be absolutely insane, but then we wouldn't remember it, would we? We wouldn't remember the feeling of nothing mattered. Just like I've been getting this YouTube video. If life was a game, this would be the music, and it's eerie, but it feels calm, but it feels creepy, like life is meant to be. Half time it's Man City, Liverpool, nils each, and then Leicester, Chelsea half two kick-off, which I think I would have watched actually, but I'm with me dad later, so I can't. Don't have time. But yeah, that would be so surreal, wouldn't it, to know that all of it was just a simulation. But then it's not like you couldn't recover because you'd only be allowed to keep one memory from here and then never think about this life again. I know my past life, I was stood on a rooftop in the pouring rain. There was somebody with like a top hat and a suit, like Victorian times, and we were all on a roof, and he was like, "We're in trouble." That's my past life. I don't remember what I look like. I just remember the POV, and that was it. So that must have been a previous life I lived. And because the simulation game is very extreme, you can't go back in time and relive something from the 17th century. You can only move forward. So whenever your character died, what year, you can only move on from that moment in time of death to another life. It's just so weird. I would love to know, but then could our brain comprehend it? Be honest, right? If aliens came down to Earth and announced themselves and said, "We're not here to cause trouble. We created yous. Yous are a social experiment. All we wanted to see was what we have created, and we regret everything. But because it's a simulation, we can't do anything but allow it to continue and prosper." Do you trust any of the politicians to maintain a good friendship and repertoire with the aliens? Because I do not. I literally do not trust any political figure to have a good friendship with us. But it is surreal. I feel like if I'm Right. My disappearance will be made. Palace are humping. Yeah, humping Portsmouth. 5-1 so far. Could be 6. It is 6. It's a replay. So obviously the match is already finished. And it's 7 now, by the looks of it. No. But I don't know. Birmingham City promoted to the WSL. Looks it. The fans don't look too ecstatic. Oh, they won. They won the league. But yeah, um, I'm an open-minded individual. Like, I believe aliens exist. And what I was saying, yeah, aliens may not look how we think they look. They may not look like the Roswell leaked footage. They may not look like the Space Raiders aliens. They may not look like ET. In a nutshell, they say that the hieroglyphics in ancient Egypt were far ahead of the time, with technology imprinted on it. Millennia, not really millennia, but you know what I mean, before the technology existed. And they say that aliens helped build the pyramids. Hypothetically, aliens, and I think I've said this before, could have been massive, giant, sentient slugs who came to Egypt to say, build a pyramid. We're going to tell you it's the future because nobody will believe you and we appreciate your work ethic or whatever. Allowed that to happen, but their spaceship has crashed. There's no way back for them. The technology doesn't exist to see them home. The Egyptians agree a privatized deal to look after the aliens without any form of uh, telling people he has the aliens. So what ends up happening is one of the slugs is pregnant, gives birth, more sentient slugs exist, but because of the oxygen and the carbon dioxide, the slugs over time devolve into what they are now because they're alien species. Some of them have been left on Earth and now they're just little things you could squish. That's my perception. And then you get different skin colors, okay? You get different breeds of animals, like the same animal, different breeds. We evolved from monkeys apparently, but how? So there's a lot of unanswered questions, and the fact that there was two different types of humans that existed. You had the Neanderthals, and you had eventually Homo sapiens. They existed at the same time, and apparently we wiped out all of the Neanderthals. But how can two different types of humans coexist? It's not skin color, it's not ethnicity, it's literally two different types of humans. How does that happen? London City have kicked us off. I just find the entire concept amazing, but I would never want to pursue it as a career because I feel like part of the mystery is not known because it opens up a debate. And I remember the FBI under oath had said, yes, aliens exist. And yet, nobody really cared. Yeah, it's Tottenham in the box. Ooh, good defending from LCL. I wonder, imagine if like it was a giant spider that was an alien. Header straight at Letty. And then it just sees how most of humanity is scared of spiders. Maybe that's why arachnophobia exists, because aliens are actually massive spiders and try to diminish um, our toughness against them, so that even on Earth, spiders would coexist and be seen as a threat, even if they were minuscule versions of the giant aliens. It's just things to think about. It really is. Tottenham have gifted a throw into LCL. Yeah, is LCL in the box in their own half. Aliens don't even need to be giant. Aliens could literally be three-eyed cockroaches that just scurry about. I feel like people could be very underwhelmed by what aliens actually look like and do. They could literally be humans with two lips or something. And I don't mean like that. So it's just a bit, aliens could underwhelm us because I've built up these expectations with them as like some form of, whoa, this is what they look like. Maybe our movies are offensive. You know how people do blackface, and that's offensive and that's racist. Who's to say, right? And I know we're talking about a serious topic here. Yellow card for somebody. For Kennedy, I think. I know we're talking about a serious topic here, but if aliens came to Earth and saw movies that we made, they would probably see that as a hate crime. And wow, you're saying all aliens are evil, are you? So, but here's London City trying to defend Tottenham cross header over. London City trying to start another passing game. Excuse me. Tottenham gift a throw in. They've gifted so many stuff to LCL and yet they've not really been able to do anything. Somebody's got the bait box out. Tell you what I do, I love the smell of smoke, like fire smoke, but not actually it being from a fire. You know, I can just smell it. I quite like it. I don't know why. I'm not an arsonist. I'm not somebody that's going to commit a fire atrocity. I just don't. I don't mind the smell of like wood fire. Like I don't mind the smell of dope, but I'd never smoke it. Yes, London City managed to pace back and deal with it. Tottenham throwing. London City cross. Tottenham off the ball back. Tottenham are running with it. Outside the box, have a shot. Deflected corner. But Tuesday, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow live stream, watch along wise. But I know Tuesday it's the Champions League. Unfortunately, it's Arsenal. Atletico, which is fantabidosi. Specky Langley, I'll always love her. Tottenham, did that go over the line? No, it didn't. Header, roof of the net. It hit off the bar, but I wasn't sure if it went in as well. But no. 12:30 kickoff. All right, so the National League North playoff final, South Shields against Kidderminster, 12:30 kickoff. Just like we kicked off against them 12:30 on the final day of the National League North regular campaign. Yes, London City still got the ball. Kennedy passes it. It's Goodwin's cross. Caught by Cop. See, Tottenham don't have a bad team. Even under what's his name? Grey-haired geezer. Didn't have a bad team. And just like other people I was surprised that he got sacked because I don't think he was really given enough money. But obviously, it's worked out for them in the end. As Cop just keeping the ball. London City win it back. Oop, what's that? That going to be a head injury? Or not? Just holding our face. No, that didn't even hit the line. Just went near it. So it was a short corner. And it's passed and it's shot. No. Micah Hamano, 0 goals, 2 shots on target, 6 touches in the opposition box, and 0 chances created. What counts as a chance created? That's like saying set up to chance or something. Like, what does it mean? Just looked like a bit of a head or face injury. She did clatter, although I didn't think the clatter was. Oh no, let's have a look. Oh no, yeah, I think the arm caught her face. Wasn't intentional, it's not a yellow card. She got blood on her sock or mud. Number 41. So looks like she just got somewhat on the back of her sock. Well, she does, sorry, but I know what it is. Why do people, like, which includes me, wake up feeling a bit groggy on the morning, but he's not ill? It's just like you've not really had sufficient sleep or whatever, or you've woken up too early for your brain, and you have like a bit of a headache. She's been everywhere, group set. Everywhere. That's crazy, that. She's been like everywhere on the pitch. Two substitutions getting ready for LCL. Fancy and somebody else. I've never seen this before. Mini popcorn buckets. Popcorn's overrated anyways. Why are you giving your kids popcorn? It's like one of the most overrated snacks. Looks like a drop ball situation's happening, I think. Two substitutions coming on for London City Lionesses. Off Poppy Pattinson and on Freya Godfrey, and off if it tells us. Come on, tell us. Are you going to tell us there? Off Isabel Goodwin, on Francie. Oh, wait, that's a corner. That's a goal kick. She handled it and went over the line near the goal, but not the goal line, but Tottenham. It's been a bit of a dull second half. The momentum always seems to go for a team if they've got it good in the first. Tottenham was passing it about while I tried to crack my thumb. Up to 60% off on Tottenham's kit. I wonder why. They'll be playing in the Championship next season. And everybody wants it to happen. Everybody wants Arsenal at the bottom of the league. Everybody wants Tottenham to get relegated. Hopefully both happen, which I think they will. London City, dink, cross, shot by Godfrey, caught by Cop. You know when you need to crack your thumb, but like, because it's the weird finger that you've got, which it's a thumb, not a finger, but you know what I mean. It's harder to crack, but you know it's there. You know it's coming. Don't know why I feel groggy. I don't feel ill. It's like when you're at work and you know, you'll be fine by 4 hours time. And yes, Tottenham and London City Lionesses box, but they managed to try and get it away. Pass to their goalkeeper, just shoot. There we go. Clear away, man. Excuse me. Free kick the Tottenham. Yeah, it's Tottenham. London City trying to make something happen. Cross deflected a bit. Tottenham header. London City, well, LCL have a throw in. It's been a drab second half, like. Good tackle though by Tottenham, and now they're on the counter. Player still down for LCL. Tottenham still going, yes, Becky Spence. Blocked by LCL, but Tottenham off the ball again. "24 minutes left, plus stoppages, so maybe 34 minutes. Tottenham trying to do some lovely football. Will it work? Crossed into the box, headed away. Have a dig. She passes, couldn't get to it. Goal kick for London City, who don't even play in London. Signy Gaupset, 1 goal, 1 shot on target, 7 touches in the opposition box, 5 chances created. The chances created screams of Americanization. Screams of it. Tottenham? Nah, couldn't get to it. Take me cap off, I think. Let some fresh air get to me head as well. London City Lionesses couldn't really do anything. I'll pass the ball. Just take the throw in. Shouldn't be that difficult to just take a throw in. LCL have the ball, but I feel like they're too afraid to actually take a chance. They took more chances in the first half, but they just seem like they're trying to get the perfect passing game going. Will it be kept in play just about? Fair dues to her, number 7, who passes, and it finds its way to the D, this inner circle, whatever. It's not even a D, is it? It's just an O. Crossed in by LCL, headed away by Tottenham, cleared, but they have the ball back, LCL. And it finds their way to Lette, their goalkeeper. So from their attack, their goalkeeper now has it. The match starts 13 shots to 4, 6 on target to 3, 53.4% to 46.6%, and 9 to 4 key passes, which is the match stats for Tottenham against LCL. Substitution being readied up too, actually. Bethany England, who obviously you don't want to be facing, especially when you're already 2-0 down. So Tandberg is off and Bethany England is on. And then another substitution, who hasn't came on the pitch yet, but she was. Oh, there she is. Sorry, I never saw her go on the pitch. Holt, but not Raymond, is off, and Attinen is on. Tottenham kick the ball away from their goalkeeper. London City have a throw in. Awful decision by their goalkeeper. Tottenham nearly had it. And again, it's another mistake that they're lucky to not be 4 or 5-0 down. Here's Tottenham. She's going all alone, group set. But number 41, she fell, but she got the ball back. Shot, deflected. Can number 41 get to it? Corner kick for Tottenham. Corner kick from Tottenham, taken short, crossed in. Headed slightly away, but Bethany England got the ball back. Tottenham tried to pass the ball at the box. If there was a player that would have been 3-0. LCL very lucky, but that wasn't the case. But now they're on a counter. Overhead ball. But they've managed to retain possession. Crossed in, headed. For the net. Tottenham off the ball, but London, well, LCL are doing the pressurisation and could be on the counter here. But they're just trying the same thing. And they're not getting anywhere, and they're wondering why they're not being able to create more chances. Because keep on doing the same thing. And if I can see it, and Tottenham are seeing it, why can't LCL see it? LCL with a shot, roof of the net again, but that could have been a howler. Cardinal with a long range effort. But it nearly worked. I feel like they're starting to get the rhythm back, LCL, whether it's going to be enough. They don't really have like a recognised goal scorer. Shot, corner. I would argue Goodwin could be one for the future. Crossed in from LCL's corner. Tottenham have it, and they're going to try and break away with it, which they are failing to do. LCL continuing their LCL continuing their pressure in it. We went to Tottenham. Two more substitutions coming on for LCL. Tottenham player warming up. Let's just see. So that's Nikita Paris coming on. So Gioro is off. And Nikita Paris is on. Barceto is off and Perez is on. As London City with the ball in Tottenham's box shot. Parried save by Cop. Just got it. Why just not pass to your player? Why try the spectacular and go, oh, I can do it? Let's have a look here. She could have easily have like squared it, maybe. There's not really a lot going on in this second half, like. Ball back from Nikita Paris. Obviously, it's going to be a free kick. Don't know why she's arguing to herself. It was a blatant free kick. Ball back. LCL have the ball. Gifted back to Tottenham. It's kind of a recurring theme with both teams gifting each other the ball. There we go. There's Tottenham. LCL deal with it. Now they do. Tottenham. Tottenham. Excuse me. What's happening? Camera's stopped following the players. So what's happening? Tottenham semi-cleared the ball with Cop. Six minutes left to play, nearly five. Here's London City Lionesses, pass back to their goalkeeper. LCL, if she can get to it in time, can't she? Yeah, she can manage to keep it in. Tottenham flooding their own penalty box. They've got the ball back. Casarino thought that was her. Crosses. Missed header. Tottenham now have it. Sorry, to defend it, London City. In Tottenham's box. Casarino, who passes to number 6, who passes to the edge of the penalty box. Whips in. Now it's going to be crossed in, no low past. Kicked away by Becky Spence, I think, and it's a LCL corner, throw in, sorry. And the Tottenham player's down. Wait to slow momentum. Morris. I feel like I should have had a longer sleep. Might have made my head a bit better. In fact, I'm still stretching, kind of shows I'm still not fully awake. There, what does she have on the back of her sock? Well, UTM 13 lied to me. He went, oh, might be back for the second half. Never mind. I thought he said he will be back. Never mind. I was going to call him a liar. I saw a guy who never was saying, oh, I don't agree with that. Head injuries now. The player's got to go off for 1 minute. But if people are going to pretend to keep on faking head injuries for attention, it should be a worse punishment than a minute. It should be like, if you get a head injury, you can't play for 2 games. Change concussion protocols, make them more extreme. Then the players aren't going to be dilly-dallying. Oh, you know, I'm injured when they're not. Looks like play's going to resume now. Group set is off. And a very long named player, number 18, is on. Long hair to cover a long name. And another player's on. So Morris is off for Dennis, who's just kind of ran into or been shoulder barged by our own player. Which is weird. So Morris is off and Dennis is on. Will she be a menace? Who knows? Tottenham clear it from their penalty box. Glasses are messy. I mean, there'll be 7 minutes added on time, guarantee you. Here's London City. Cross in the box. Header down. Claiming handball, I think. Corner. Who's that Tottenham player that went off then? Because it said group set off, but it didn't say who came on. I know she's got a very long name, but surely it doesn't take that long to type it out. Anyways, corner by LCL. Oh, it's 2-1. I'm awake. I'm awake, she says. I'm awake. It's 2-1. Kennedy, the Australian. 2-1. And now I'm feeling it. Maybe it was just a lackluster second half of all being there and you just feel like you'd rather go back to sleep. This could be a very nervy if it is 7 minutes. By the standards of play today, that's a very drab goal to let in. 9 minutes of stoppage time, I told you. That's why I don't panic anymore when it gets to 88 minutes, because it's like, well, it's always going to be like 5 to 10 minutes added on. Cleared away, so it's a Tottenham throw-in. Dennis, I think that is, to take it. London City with a long throw. I may not like the idea of LCL, but anything to make this game more exciting. And I need the toilet. I knew I would. We'll go at full time, but players being taken out. No light there, no light there. But free kick, LCL, Becky Spence looks very happy to have given away that free kick. I think it's a bit soft, like. Yeah, I think it's a tad bit soft. Right. Crossed. Ooh, good save by Cop with her knees. Good save, but London City lionesses have arisen. Oh. Salmon Nasri. Pop is going to obviously take her time for the goal kick. LCL have a throw in. Paris has it. Player being wiped out. Free kick. Oh, wait, surely that's a yellow card for Becky Spence. I've just realised, is this the last Signe group set's been given player of the match? Don't disagree after seeing that heat map or whatever you call it. But is this the last WSL day? Because I know the WSL2 had their last day yesterday. Yes, Tottenham on the counter. That long name lass. She's keep on going. She's keep on going. She's having a shot saved. Just caught. LCL, clear it. Tottenham throw. What is her name? Turn around, put your hair up. I want to see what your name is. You didn't even say it before. Deserby, you're apologist, and I'm time to get eradicated. Tottenham playing for the corner flag. Goal kick, LCL. Gooning Williams. Oh, that sounds so wrong. Guaning Williams, I think her name is. Not Gooning, Guaning. Tottenham pass back to Cop. Ooh, awful mistake, and LCL capitalised no the con because number 32 was there. I really hate these early morning streams, you know. For whatever reason, these early morning streams I never seem to be fully awake for. But I'm looking forward to the World Cup. As many games as I can watch. Yes, Nikita Paris. So we're in Paris. And I said hi. No, 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 no. We go down, then we go down together. They say you would do anything. They say that I was clever. Goal kick, Tottenham. Or maybe a free kick. I don't know if it shows offside, just touched the ball. We go down then. We go down together. They say that they did anything. They say that I was clever. When we go down. About 2.5 minutes left. Yeah, it was a free kick from an offside position. Yes, LCL, Tottenham. I don't think they're going to give away an equaliser for them. Stranger things have happened, of course, but I just can't see it happening. But he has Nikita Paris. But it's the issue, like, not many LCL players are actually running forward, and they're wondering why they're not being able to have a chance. He has Paris with a shot, straight at Cop. We go down then, we go down together. Nobody knows what it's mean because it's provocative. LCL, Tottenham off the ball. Hotspur, what's that? Tottenham are probably just going to be content with keeping the ball. There's under a minute left. Yes, Guaning Williams who passes. Kilvustad or whatever her name is. Just get it forward, but not like that. All Cop needs to do is just wait for any of the LCL players, because she can just pick it up. But obviously you're not going to be doing that, are you? Oh, she's just kicked the goalkeeper. And now Cop's just milking it. I think the referee's just said to her, just get up. It's a free kick, but that's not where it was from. I thought the foul was further back. Not that it probably matters. It's be like one last defence or attack. No, thrown to Tottenham. Dennis to take. Is she a menace? Throw in has been taken. Final score, Tottenham have won 2-1. In the playoff final, yes, email has been sent. Thank you very much for watching. Much love, my G's, much love, and I shall see you in the next one, which who knows when it'll be. But yes,